let's retrace our steps a little bit, because we've given you an example or a few examples of objective standards that things can be judged against, and what we subjectively think is beautiful or not. And sometimes these can be in conflict with each other. Something can be objectively beautiful but subjectively horrid, right?
Yeah.
That's comparing the standard to your preference, and that's fine. So the first question we really do need to actually cover, and I apologize for skipping over it at the beginning, is what do we mean by beauty?
Okay. Now, there's people that have this idea that beauty is a property of something. So if something's beautiful, it contains this higher order property that it's beautiful, something that makes it beautiful, like symmetry or something like that. But a lot of people who do aesthetics generally tend to label beauty as a feeling of the sublime. So it's not something within the object that we're looking at contains properties that give us a certain feeling
Hmm.
of awe and, just a sublime feeling that makes us think, oh my God, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what beauty is. It's that connection between you and the object that makes you feel a particular way.
Then that sounds like we're doing that again on a subjective standard there. So how would we have an objective standard of these things that we are comparing to, and we've discussed how you can have this standard there? How would we get to one of those if we're just talking about, well, how it makes us feel?
Because you could train your eye to pick out these properties. Um, Sorry, I did miss quite a bit of that, but I think I've got what you meant. I might have to quit out of Discord and come back in, but I'll see if I can power through.
That's right.
Because, warrior and all that. Yeah. So you can learn to judge a film based on its cinematography if you learn what good cinematography is. So when you learn what good cinematography is, you will start to get that feeling of sublime.
Mm.
If you don't like abstract art, but then you start to learn what makes good abstract art and why it's good and what makes it beautiful, you can then learn to feel that from those pieces of art.
Yeah, or even if you don't feel that, you can still judge it as, yes, this would make someone who likes abstract art tick those boxes. It ticks all the boxes that would make them feel that way, even though it doesn't make me feel that way.
Exactly. And you could say the artist who created this is a good artist. It's not just somebody who's made a piece of abstract art.
Mm.
It's somebody who's created a good piece of abstract art. It can be objectively judged in that manner.
Mm. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So saying beauty is in the eye of the beholder is kind of correct because it's the feeling that the subject has. But that's not to say that they can misjudge something,
Mm.
that they can't misjudge something because of these categories of art.